Right, so we have seen the website where we can download the uh, vectors for free, and that one of this is this 1 to 3 free vector, and from there you can see some other categories also there. Okay, categories. If you want to check, if you want to search for it from here itself, then you can search it, and then here free and premium on there. Okay, so this is one of the free website where you can use for free for personal and commercial use. This one is unsure, and for that reason you might have to uh, check here terms of use here. Okay, but since they haven't added anything like that, they haven't added anything like terms of use here, that means it's completely free. Okay, it usually used to be here, but it's not there, so I hope it's free. Okay, and the second one means free design file. Okay, and for this, if you cannot see clearly, let me click in pad. All right, so to make it clear, if you just check this one, font, let me change the size. Okay, this is the first one. 1 to 3 free vectors, and another one is free. Free design file. Okay, so most of them have the word free. Okay, free design file. Come. Okay, from all these you can search for your own design. Okay, let's say what I want to search is, let's say a card. Okay, can be a business card, invitation card. I don't know what it might show up here. Okay, all right. So from here you can see some other kind of card are coming out, business card, and then invitation card and all. They're all here. Okay. Okay. So apart from these free design file and then free 1 to 3 free vectors, what I use is Prepic. Okay, so it's already open. Okay, prepic.com, and that one, let me copy that and put it here so you can see it clearly. Okay. So this is the one, this is the URL or the website name where you can download the free pic. And this one, I'm more comfortable with this one. Suppose if I search for social icon again, or social media icon, then I'm getting a lot of options like where I can select for free, right? Yeah, which is free for using. And another one is I can select either it's for vector, that is for Illustrator or Photoshop file. Okay, so I can select vector. Likewise for Photoshop file also you can select that. Okay, and they have more facility as I can see. Okay, previously there were only color social icons in the other websites, but here we have color as well as black and white as well as a pale one. Okay, which you can download it. Okay, and here also you can see that free for personal and commercial purpose with attribution. Attribution is there. Attribution means you should mention the name of the author. But if you have just changed a little bit about all this, then the attribution will be gone. No need to mention for that. Okay. So anyway, I will download this, and then all right. So while it is being downloaded, let's go back to our this area where the downloaded files looks like this. They are usually put together. Remember, this one wasn't put, but they are usually put together. If it is like this, don't think it's a picture. Okay? It might be a picture, it might not be a picture, but right click and check once. And then as soon as I click here, you can see the red lines are coming out, right? In all these areas. That means they are a picture. So I'll have to ungroup them, and then I can use all this in other arts. But suppose if you're trying to change the color, then you can double click, okay, get further inside, double click again. Okay. All right, so double click again until a color appears in this side, okay, in the field. And till now, there I'm still click on one of the groups. I don't know, okay, but I'll still double click in that area. I haven't got the color yet. So that's what I used to do, okay? And from here, you have the gradient here. And in the gradient, I can change the color, okay? So let's say I want to change the color to this, and this one to red one, this one. Yeah, see, right? Yeah. Now I have changed the color. But to do that, again, I was going through a lot of groups. First group, second group, and then the third group, and then the fourth one. Again, one more, fifth. Okay, so on the fifth click only, I'm reaching there. What if that will be useful, okay? But what if I want to do a kind of shortcut? Like if I click this one, that is group selection tool, and can I go and click that? Yes, I can, right? Okay, so this will be a good option for selecting in such kind of groups. And then once you color this one, I can click here, copy that. Okay, and another way is you can also use a direct selection tool. But remember, when I click in this area, see sometimes all of them are selected, which is fine. Which I'm going to change the color to, let's say, this. Okay, okay. So the color is changed, and here also, if I click there, color is changed. But see, sometimes you might make a mistake of doing this one also. Okay, so in that case, color is somewhat different here. See, so be careful on that, right? If I change this color, does it do anything like it's somehow a black one? If I do that, to change anything? No, nothing's changed. Yeah, we don't know what is changed. So be careful when you click on that. So if you put near that, you can see some kind of outlines are coming up. So during that time, you click there, and then you have proper selection. But it's kind of trouble. That is the reason why I use group selection tool. Okay. All right. So that is about selecting the objects which are grouped together. Okay. Right. And another thing is, see how do people design all these? Okay. And that is something which we should also be learning. Right. So if we look further in this one, okay, this is the group. Okay. I'd like to cut this one and put it in another layer so that we'll have better understanding. Okay, this is the one. Now, if I open these, they are getting grouped together. Okay, so inside the group, yeah, many other groups are there. You can see if I turn off this one, yeah, this line is going out, the outline. All right, so that is this one here, the outline itself. Okay, so that design, um, they have built it up step by step, one by one, and we have the background also. See, okay, even in background there's another background, so it's a multiple layer, right? And uh, which they might have copied the other one, this one here. Okay, that is this one. Okay, so uh, what we need to do is we need to observe like how people have done this one. Right, that is the outline. Here's a background, and they might have done something like this. Okay, and I'm suppose that one we can change the color. So if people have done that, you can also get that idea of doing it. Okay, so have that color. Okay, so let's put the darker one so you can see changes. Okay, okay. All right. Now coming back to our downloaded one. Just now I've downloaded this, and just to check the preview, you can check the GPG. Here is what it is given. So just to confirm that, okay. But for editing, they have given EPS only. So sometimes he will give you EPS file. Sometimes it is SVG. Sometimes it is AI and then EPS together, right? But EPS is mostly used to be there because we know that vector file EPS can be supported in other softwares also. That's why commonly we use this one. Okay. All right, let's open that. All All right, here also they haven't given any, I think, about the website name. Okay, if they have given anything about the website name that is designed by this that, then remember to check the your own privacy. Okay, all right. So they haven't given that, so we are free to use this. And like I said, they are mostly grouped together. All right. So what I yeah, we can ungroup this, and then we can use this one as a separate one, or we can still ungroup this and use this one as a separate one in our advertisement and then in our designs. Okay, even in video editing, even in Photoshop, also you can use this. Okay, so what we are going to do is, see, let me open up Photoshop once. Okay, so I was saying, while Photoshop is opened, let's do something. So what I usually used to do is I don't just ungroup them. Okay, I don't want to disrupt the groups. So this is what I used to do. I used to copy it, and then I'll come out of the group and then paste it. Okay, I'm not taking this away. I'm leaving undisturbed all this, right? So suppose if I want this one, the YouTube icon, then in order to take that out, I will click on that particular area. Okay, so click once again, and you can see that they're all grouped together again. So click once again, and then you can see that this area is clicked. So I'll press Ctrl C, come out of the group, and paste it outside. Okay, all right. This is the one which we have needed, and I haven't disturbed this one yet. Okay, that's what I like to do. For Photoshop, like if you want to use it, because since you have already done Photoshop, let's try to see how we can integrate this, okay, in Photoshop also. So yeah, for the EBS file, it will be automatically opened. See, this kind of file will be automatically opened in your Illustrator, and it is easier to edit here. But say you have done an advertisement or some other artwork in Photoshop, and you want to use it in that Photoshop. So you'll have to open the Illustrator also. Let's try to copy this one and then paste it here. Okay. So there are other types. You might have non-smart objects pixel in all. Let's try with the first one. Okay. And then I have this. Okay. I have this one. And then we hit enter. Okay. And right. Just stop this. One that kind of quality. Okay. So you can see the quality is good enough. And since it's just an icon, we don't need that much quality. Okay. All right. So that is the first way of pasting. Second way is pixels. So if I put it like this, that means this one is smart object where you cannot put the eraser in all. Okay. Only you can do resizing in all. But in this case, that is rasterize picture or image, you can do the eraser in all. Okay. Right. Another type, let's try with the other type. Control V, then path. I hope you're sure with the path. Path means just the outlines with anchor points, and there won't be any fill color. So if I paste this one here, on top of that, if I paste here as a path, okay, see, it is being what? I want to link this to. It is being part of. It is creating a masking, right? Okay, so I'll put a layer and then fill solid color. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see it is being marked with the other shape. All right, so what I used to do is I for this kind of art, I usually do this one. Okay, I can use this one. Okay, okay, I can use this. Okay, so which I can do some kind of fill up now. Okay, but right, but For some of the icons, since it already has some kind of this one cutout portion, and if it has like that, then I use this smart object. Okay, so because it's already designed, what we don't have to do anything about it. Okay, it's already designed in the Illustrator, right? So since we're not talking about Photoshop, I'll just give you a hint that you can copy and paste those layers from the Illustrator to Photoshop for using it. Okay, but make sure you are properly designed here, right? Okay, now the next for the other part of these designs. Okay, for these designs, the, the design are not going to be this much simple. Okay, they are going to be very much complex, and uh, you need to take care of the groupings that is being done here. Okay, so remember these are the three sites which can check it, and please try to download one, edit it, try to edit some of those some of your favorite arts. And if you find any difficulty, like you cannot ungroup or you cannot get more deeper and then design that, then please do let me know. Okay, so I can guide you. Right. So